Alright, so I think we're going to be back for now, I guess. But right now, the stream is a little bit messed up right now. I'm gonna try to get back into the Discord call with my co-caster because he is back in the call. So we're gonna see a little bit of action. So sorry if guys, we'll let the game play out on directed camera just for a bit, just so that you guys can get caught up with the game. Really sorry for the technical difficulties that I'm currently experiencing. This has not happened in a while, or I'm actually kind of dumbfounded why my game is really messed up at the moment.
It's a killing spree.
Sorry, but anyways, let's try to catch up on the action. 7-5 is a scoreline right now for both these two teams. Egg, of course, having the kill advantage, but the gold advantage slightly in favor of Muthu. I think it's because due to the last hit differential. But yeah, laning-wise, it's a +1 Razor, just like what I mentioned. So it's going to be a Snapfire going up against a Clockwork in this lane. So Razor and Phoenix lane, while Hoodwink and LC is bottom, like what I mentioned. So actually, they put Shadow Demon on the 5 role here instead of the Clockwork, but they are going to split off 1 range, 1 melee for each lane. So understandably so. So hold on for a second, guys. Really sorry, I'm going to rejoin the call so that I can rejoin Finnick here. Hello? Sorry.
35 minutes ago. Or
Right.
was scheduled to, so that's my B.
It's alright. Anyway, so I think I should be fine on the stream right now. So Finnick, welcome to the cast. Not really a great start for the cast to start. We're finally back on stream after me crashing.
We were live.
We were live. We're live right now. It's really, to put it bluntly, I don't know why the stream is fucked right now. It kept crashing on me. But yep, I'm Amano, that's Finnick. We're gonna be casting game number 1 between Egg and Muthu's Carriers in top side. And Muthu's will find Universe first, but here comes ZP with rotation on the Wukong's command. They find 2 cores of their own. You lose the Snapfire first, but Phoenix gonna get ran down here. DP, the hunt is on. Phoenix does not have any cooldowns left. DP going up on the tree again. Actually dancing around this pretty well, but here comes the Clockwork and the Cogs. Double kill for the Clockwork. Are you in the game, Finnick?
Yes, yeah.
Alright, good. So actually, yeah, we're gonna be switching roles here. So Finnick will be color commentator for now, and I'm going to be on play-by-play just for this game. Oh, bottom! Looks like the fight is still going on here. DP with a Boundless Strike will take down the Hoodwink first. King on the Legion Commander. Gonna get ran at here. Looks like King will be just having enough HP to run away from that one thanks to the press the attack. But the stream is a little bit rough right now. I'm 100 ping. I've crashed twice already. Kind of delayed on everything. What about you, Finnick? How have you been? Quick readings.
Well, I thought, as I said, I thought the series started 30 minutes later than I actually did. So my alarms to wake up this morning put me in a bad spot. So.
Don't worry. You woke up late for this one, and like the stream compensated, kept crashing over and over until you joined in. Hopefully it's smooth sailing. If it crashes, I'm gonna punch a hole into my monitor. Hopefully
not
it is
a good idea to do that.
Well, that depends if I crash again. So it's a threat. Think of it as a threat. for OBS. Because it's honestly just OBS that's messing up right now for me. I tried to close OBS, it like crashes the whole computer. So everything else is fine. I mean, obviously my ping at the moment is not fine either. But we'll make do with what we have at the moment. So anyways, Finnick. We didn't really... Oh, hold on. There's going to be a little bit... Yeah. Monkey King, Muthu, or the Muthu, trying to run away from the Monkey King, but Nemudo is gonna come over help. But here comes the crit. Tried to kick him away. Wow. Wait, Wukong's command's gonna pop here. They're not even gonna get the duel off. LC does not want this smoke. DP, King on the Monkey King right now. He's doing really well on this Monkey King. 6-0 start. So
6-0-2, highest net worth in the game, and really close to the defusal already. Only about 400 gold off. Should be able to get it by 10 minutes, which is absolutely insane for a mid Monkey King. And he's setting up mid once again. They want to keep pushing this tempo.
yup, Primal Spring in the roll away attempt. It's gonna get blocked off here by the Clockwork. But the crits are now stacked up. Boundless Strike. That's a huge amount of damage. And Raikez will find that kill to Jingu. Is it still up and going? Yeah, he has one more strike of that one. But Canaries will get disrupted. We'll be fine for now. But so Finnick, what lineup do you prefer, or rather do you favor at the moment?
I'm favoring the one that's won all 3 lanes and a hook shot.
Oh, hook shot, cog back, Canaris left on a silver platter for this Monkey King.
That's right.
So 14-6 already.
14-6. I mean, the Monkey King's just doing super well. I said 10-minute defusal. He's got that at 9:30 coming out on Courier.
Oh, Muthu? Alright, he will TP away. No hook shot, no shrapnel, or... He was a little too far for the shrapnel, but this Monkey King is so active. He is involved in 10 of the 14 kills. Already defusal 10 minutes in.
Really strong defusal timing, and importantly, this tempo is very, very strong, and the Clockwork has been helping him a lot with it. Also has an Urn of Shadows already completed. We see them taking the gate towards the top side. They're gonna try to make a play on
Razor. He's stuck in no man's land. Hook shot. 3, 2, 1. He's gonna throw this one out. Is Razor aware though? Going for the BKB first, and looks like Razor isn't really aware. He will step away from the twin gates. He's gonna farm up the camp. Instead, hook shot! Uh-oh, a little bit of a whiff there from Raikez. Phoenix will be diving away from this one, and Snapfire on the off lane already has a mix.
Oh, never mind. DP's here.
Oh, alright, DP. Gonna secure this one. Oh my goodness gracious. Giga Mastery, Boundless Strike with the Diffusal Blade. Alley-oop. And Phoenix gonna get cooked up once again here. And even on the bottom lane, Mauled Machine will be going for a Maelstrom first.
I guess you could call her the Phoenix of fried egg right now.
Oh my. I actually kind of choked up on my saliva there when you said that. I tried to scoff at it, but I wasn't expecting that. It's so dumb. My humor's broken. But Monkey King going for a Gleipnir next, so no Echo Saber. Pretty rare to see these days, because usually Monkey Kings love to go Echo Saber, but I guess they just really want to keep this tempo up on the Monkey.
Yeah, really good keeping the tempo up. Also, just a little bit of extra farming items as the game's going to slow down a bit in the mid game. Gotta wait for the troll to come online. He's almost got his farming
Maelstrom
item as well on the Maelstrom. 400 gold away from that. Meanwhile, other item timings to look at. 400 gold away for King on the Blade Mail. Hasn't been able to get a duel off quite yet. That will be nice. But I'm concerned as to who they actually can duel this game.
Yeah,
Because if you duel the Monkey King, I think you just die as the Legion.
yeah, that's the curious thing about the draft. So LC was the third phase pick, if I'm not mistaken, by Muthu. And Egg answers with Shadow Demon. They answer with Troll. And for the last pick, it was a Monkey King mid. And looking at the LC, yeah, that's a correct question. Who can she duel? Shadow Demon is the next best thing, or the Clockwork, assuming that they're alone. But seeing how this tempo is being played out, I don't think they're going to be alone that much. The best thing that the LC can do, catch out the Monkey King alone, and hopefully get the whole 5 of Muthu's Curry House to just gang on top of the Monkey King, so that Blade Mail active and the damage will be too much for the Monkey King to heal off from with the Jingu. That's the best thing that could happen for Muthu, but at the pace right now which Egg is playing, they're slowing down a bit. 4k gold lead. They're not going for any of these kills. They're waiting right now for the Troll Warlord. Troll Warlord has a Maelstrom. The Monkey King already closing in on a Maelstrom as well. And everyone else is already getting all these items. And Snapfire has a Mex, has that sustainability on that off lane. And they even can even deal with the Egg. Razor rushing a BKB. I think that's a good call here, just so that they can somehow try to combat the aggression of Egg, but I'm not really too sure if that's going to... it's a very sensitive timing on the Razor BKB, wouldn't you say, Finnick?
Bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, I'm a little bit curious as to how they're actually going to play that out. Typically, Razor's seen as a counter to the Monkey King just because typically you'll see like a Razor 3 and a Monkey King 1, and then Razor's just able to use the static link out on the Monkey King.
Oh,
and,
mid.
deal with them that way.
Getting away. Hook shot's gonna miss. But the stuns, they're gonna cancel out that roll here. Wukong's command gonna get dropped. Nemedo on the mid. Earth Spirit will get taken down. Egg looks like he'll get popped here. There's the first duel win. But Egg's gonna get popped here. King will get the duel off, but it looks like he will sacrifice his life for that one. Universe with the Mortimer's kisses. Globs of fire on top of everybody there in the mid lane. And DP continues the hunt. You get off the egg at the very least. That's a positive for you. Oh, hold on, Muthu! He's gonna get found out by DP! DP gonna play around right now with this Hoodwink. Bushwhack will try to stall things out. DP, he's been relentless. He's not gonna get the kill onto the Hoodwink. We'll kill off the Courier instead. Didn't have the Primal Spring.
That was a little bit of BM playing around.
A little bit?
Playing with the food of the support. Nearly 3-shot, and they take the mid T1 as well.
Mid?
What I was trying to say is the Razor's typically seen as a counter to this Monkey King pickup, and also pretty decent into the Troll Warlord as well, but the problem with Razor is that he's just... You're playing him from the 1 position, so you basically put him into the worst possible lane of the Snapfire, so he wasn't able to get ahead, and Razor's a hero that has to snowball early on, or else he runs into issues because he doesn't really farm camps all that well. He's more of a farm laves and farm heroes type of thing. So, well, he's farming camps right now because that's basically what he has to do to get this BKB. It's just such a late timing. The Monkey King's already going to have 2 items or 1.5 items by the time the BKB comes out, and I'm not sure that it's going to be enough. Just considering how far in the hole he is compared to DP. He's down 3,000 gold compared to the Monkey King.
That's crazy. Yeah, and here, we're gonna see a smoke up here. Ziming Z, Raikes, and Universe, or Universe with a B. DP gonna lead the scouting right now on the Monkey King. Looks like, oh no, the timing! They find the Razor! Randy's in the middle of the cogs right now.
There's just nothing Razor can do about that one. Spotted out on a smoke play, and there's no way to peel the Razor right now. The only way to do it is with a duel. And unfortunately for him, the Legion Commander is farming
They had a ward.
the map, trying to get to the Blink Dagger.
They spotted out this ward over there, Finnick, but I don't think the Razor expected that play.
Top tower is under attack.
No, not at all. And they're going to push on the T2 as well. There's not a whole lot that can be done to defend this.
Hold on.
Playing a bit aggressively on the Phoenix right now, but we see the Monkey King.
They have a blink on LC.
Moving from tree to
Sunray, hold on. Can they get off the egg? Duel on the back line. Raikes! He's gonna get popped inside the cogs, and the duel will get out here onto Ziming Z. Universe very low right now, being... Oh no, the Monkey King dies in the backline. A little bit of overextension right now on the side of Egg. Universe is gonna try to run away, but he's under the guise of that ward. Can he try to get out there? Bushwhack's actually gonna miss? Hold on, they're gonna get the burst kill onto Universe anyways, but how did that Bushwhack miss?
Volvo, please.
Explain?
But no, that's a massive net worth string, almost 4,000 gold. Going in favor of the Dire side right now, and importantly, the Legion Commanders actually got her way back into the game. The gold didn't go onto the Razor, which is a bit unfortunate as he was bot side for the entire thing, but the Legion Commander being able to get some gold, get some dual victory damage is really important. It was a nice blink reveal, and the BKB is going to be a little bit faster now due to the fight.
Yep, and Nemedo starting to show up a little bit. Mold Machine still working towards that BKB. Should have it pretty soon. Raikes does pick up his his Spirit Vessel from that one. Muthu with a Rod of Athos. So that's really going to help against his Monkey King. That Rod of Athos. Assuming that the Monkey King doesn't outplay them. Like what he always has. But King getting himself involved here. Despite that shaky start he had, having no dual wins. Currently, 20 duel wins and 3rd in the net worth. So that's a small
DP.
win. DP, very deep in. Can they get off any of these stuns? Duel, that's a lot of burst. DP.
Well fought.
Spotted out, duel. That's how you get the wins against a Monkey King Finnick.
Yeah, just catching him out, picking him up. Saw moving tree to tree, moves out, and unfortunately for him, he's all alone. Can't take the 1v4 right now.
Right now,
He's
at the
got
moment.
BKB now. He's still coming into the game. Now he's only about 1,500 gold behind, building into this Manta at the moment. About 600 gold away.
They wanna
from the auction.
fight this one, Finnick. Mauled Machine. They're trying to pressure here. Tier 1 tower gets taken away. But going back to these two teams. Oof.
And the hook shot misses.
Alright, close. But going back to these two teams, Finnick, both these teams right now on the season, it's very early, but they're currently undefeated on both of them, and we're going to see one of these teams take 1 or 2 losses. So how do you feel about that for these two?
I mean, good thing about round robin is that there's a lot of opportunity for people to take losses and see teams and matchups early on in the season. Undefeated teams just very rarely exist in round robins unless they're significantly further ahead. Based on this game, you know, I wouldn't be surprised if the series gets split a bit. But with the smoke coming out from the Radiant side, it looks like they're going to find a pick. Hopefully onto the Razor for them. DP keep going tree to tree.
Wait, they're gonna follow the courier.
The Phoenix, though.
Smoke. This is gonna get popped here, but here comes Muthu. Muthu, it's a lot of damage. Primal Spring actually is gonna get cancelled out. Muthu will stay alive for a little bit longer, but not by much. Here comes a jump in right now. Monkey very low, but he does have the Jingle Mastery right there. Nebido will get taken out, and disruption onto King. King, he's not gonna get off a duel here. Mauled Machine, he's going absolutely crazy right now. The hookshot will be flying in on top of King. King will get taken down. The Wukong's command will find Canaris. All 4 dead in a blink of the eye. And Razor, he's gonna get caught out. The end of the BKB will spell the end for Rendy Razor. Full team wipe with no losses on the side of Egg.
That was a very good fight from the Radiant side right now from Egg. Muthu, unfortunately, they just didn't have the Legion there in time. The Monkey King got low. They weren't able to use the duel to secure the kill, and he was able to get the Wukongs off. And following up that hook shot, it just completely melted the Razor.
Yeah, and unfortunate timing right there. And I just mentioned how this LC did got to find the duel win on the Monkey King just a moment ago, but yeah, like what you mentioned, showed up a little bit late. Shadow Demon this time was ready for that LC. Instant disruption into the Purge. And this LC just can't really do much of anything there.
Yeah, just kept completely off the fight, and Z-Mings has been very, very nice on the Shadow Demon from the start. 1, 3, and 11. Has a Blink Dagger too for the first item, just to play a bit active. Skipping the Pavis until second item, so I like this itemization. Gluttnir now completed on DP, so the fights are going to be a little bit more difficult without BKBs. From the Legion Commander and from the Earth Spirit. So it's gonna be very favored for Egg for a couple minutes while the BKBs are coming out. 6k gold lead right now though, and importantly the Legion Commander is still actually pretty decent in terms of stats. Can be pretty scary if they can get the Monkey King low enough for the duel to secure it.
Tier 2, and into the Tormentor we go. Are we gonna get a Tormentor death? Doesn't look like it. The whole 5 stack of Egg will be around here to help each other. Hold on a second! LC just jumps in here! Absolute what the heck was that? Oh, Troll Warrior will be popping off the ultimate disruption save. Will it be enough there? Troll Warrior is very low right now. Looks like he will fall down to Canaris, but Nemedo will fall inside the Wukong's command. Do they want to try to keep going there? Boundless Strike on top of Muthu. He'll stay alive. But the dive in by the LC, crazy. No holds barred for the LC. They find the Troll Warlord at the very least, but 2 cores taken out by Muthu. Oh, close to disaster there if you're Egg.
Yeah, it was a very opportunistic play from the Legion commander, but unfortunately for her, there just was no team to back her up. She kind of just played on her own. The supports were a bit too far back to make the most of it. We saw a good egg come out, and that was able to secure the Troll Warlord, but unfortunately for Muthu's, it's just too little too late for that fight. Legion Commander still trying to get to that BKB, about 600 gold away from that. And the
Hold on,
Earth
sorry.
Spirit still about 1,300 gold off.
Okay, wait, hold on. I'm gonna increase your volume because they said that they could not hear you. So I'll increase your volume. Sorry for that. Alright. Alright, say something again, Finnick.
Say something, I'm giving up on you.
I'll be the one if you want me to. Into the Roshan pit, we go for egg. So a little bit of karaoke there, Finnick. We want to continue? Roshan falls to egg 24 minutes in.
I'm surprised they get this one to the Troll Warlord instead of the Monkey King. They're up pretty similar net worth totals right now, and it's 2 items for the Troll, so maybe it makes sense for that. And he's more vulnerable to duel, but at the same time, your playmaker's been the Monkey King, and he's going to be the one to step up and hit towers. He's going out for BKB now as well. He's setting 800 gold off of it, so the BKBs are actually going to come out first for Muthu's. We'll see if they can take a fight around it. The Legion Commander BKB is completed and going into a Heaven's Halberd. And let me check. Nemido.
Close to a BKB-ish.
Pretty close to BKB as well. 600 gold off.
Yeah, so these timings right now for Muthu, they're 10k down. It's not yet over. All tier 2 towers have been taken on the side of egg. So right now, the high ground's the only thing left. But going high ground into an LC and Phoenix is a lot easier. It's an easier said than done. Considering the threat that these teams, that Muthu can bring. They can get caught off guard here for these two. Greaves on a Snapfire as well as a Blink Dagger, actually. Going for a Maelstrom as well, so Gleipnir should be next for this Snapfire.
Yeah, just more lockdown for the Wukong's command. Pretty important. 200 gold off from the BKB for the Monkey King. They might wait for that to come out before they try to push the high ground. Even with the Aegis, they've got 3.5 minutes left, so
Yeah, I think
plenty
so
of time. Lincoln's coming in from Mold Machine, next item as well, and he's going to have an Ultimate Orb on Courier in a second.
Yep, Marquez going for a pipe, so they might be waiting a little bit for their item timings right now. They still have 3 whole minutes on the Aegis, so no rush here. On the side of egg, they're happy with taking a step back, relax for a little moment, breathe in, breathe out. This is now an ASMR stream.
No. I veto this. I veto this notion. I do not have the voice for that.
Neither do I, but we're gonna... I mean, if enough people ask me, I might consider. But have you... Just out of curiosity...
So just like the maid dress then.
No. Wait, no. I take that back. I'm not doing that anymore. But just out of curiosity, have you seen that ASMR where the bully kisses you at the party or something? I saw it trending on Twitter for a little bit.
No, I don't do ASMR.
Okay, I'm just gonna tell you now. It's gonna change your life when you listen to it. It changed my life. That's all I'm gonna say. But
No.
BKB on the Monkey King, moving past that.
Bully kisses you. Like, look. Not gonna lie, that does not sound like a... That sounds like it could be quite a bit spicier than just ASMR. My God.
It's on YouTube. It's on YouTube. I'll say that much. It's on YouTube. That's all I'll say.
So it's... Interesting.
I'm just saying, my friend sent that to me. I didn't find it. My friend sent it to me.
Look, you're not beating the femboy allegations.
I'm not a damn femboy! I mean, my friends IRL said that I have the body structure of one, but it's not like I want to.
Well, all I'm saying, right, is that like you're talking, like your friends are like, oh, let's have this ASMR where, you know, a bully hits on you. Oh my gosh, like, come on, that's total femboy
Oh,
energy.
Rikez. He's gonna get caught out here.
Nice spot
Bushwhack, Gleipnir, into the duel. That's a lot of stunts. Do they have the burst? Yup. Third, or rather the fourth duel win here for the Legion Commander. It looks like the fight's not yet over. They find the
pops.
Razor in the back line.
Rennie in trouble.
DP, he has the Wukongs available. The Boundless Strike slapped down. Razor stands 0 chance. And the egg, will it get popped here? One more hit will do the trick. No! Even with the little shredder, it's not enough. The 3-man Gleipnir into the Wukong's command. The slow one, Muthu. Muthu taking a whole lot of damage. Mob Machine with a BKB walks forward. No fear, no surrender. 30 seconds left on this Aegis. Monomer's Kisses flies through. But there's no BKB on the Razor. You do have a buyback. But you're so close to that Manta style already. Mold Machine continuing to push forward here. There's a slow, there's a Boundless Strike on top of the LC. LC will be able to get away thanks to the BTA. 10 seconds left on the duel and 15 seconds left on the Razor. The roll through right now from the Earth Spirit. Looks like it's not going to connect onto anyone, but Mold Machine very low right now. Does have the Aegis going to expire in 3, 2, 1. Earth Spirit will roll in. Universe taking some amount of damage. Boundless Strike once again. Rocket Flare going to give them the vision. EP jumping back in. They have the LC back online.
Great Magnetize.
Magnetize is trying to push them away. Pushing forward is King. Can't find anything so far. Hookshot will fly away from that one. The Cogs in. Will trap the LC and the Razor inside. BKB will be popped right now from the LC. Actually, that's a lot of damage right now going out from DP. DP will find a kill onto Rendy. And DP will find King as well. Troll Warlord will not be as lucky. Double kill right now for DP. Gleipnir from that Hoodwink will try to keep them at bay. But DP Monkey King, he knows no fear. He has a demonic purge on him. He's gonna try to find Muthu. He will be successful. Buyback right now from the Earth Spirit. That's your triple kill right now for this Monkey King. If they're not careful, this could result into more! What about the strike? It will take down that Phoenix! It's going to rampage for DP! 30 minutes in on the Monkey King! BKB pop with the Wukongs! Rendy, he's gonna try to find a way to corral this Monkey King, but no! Rampage 30 minutes in from DP Monkey King in the mid! Action is just not stopping here! Rax will finally get taken down! But this Monkey King, left unchecked, you kill off the Troll Warlord, sure. But this Monkey King, no one is stopping him right now. 4k gold in the bank for this Monkey King at the moment.
We are officially in Schlacking territory, and unfortunately, I think for Muthu's, they had one moment in the game where they could have brought it back. They brought the gold deficit down to less than 1,000 gold.
Yeah, 2k,
but
roughly.
Unfortunately for them, they take one bad fight and they lose their ability to snowball on the Legion Commander, while the Monkey King was still able to course correct and get the snowball out. And the Monkey King just way too strong right now. Has completed Sanj and Yasha, so even if the Legion Commander is able to get out the Heaven's Halberd, it's not going to last a whole lot.
Yep, and looks like the final fight could be beginning in just a moment. Creeps pushing up forward here. Mold Machine with the amplified damage rune.
Yeah, the
forward.
Double damage rune, you mean?
No, the amplified damage. I'm hovering over it. It says here
double
amplified damage.
rune.
Amplified damage.
Well, you know, Troll Warlord, when he picks it up, says double damage.
You know, in the hot bar of Troll Warlord, it says amplified damage.
Yeah, you know, it's referred to as two different things. I'm gonna go with the Legacy version. Because I'm old like that. Look, I started playing Dota officially in 2012.
Oh, backline, Wukongs, Gleipnir,
Wukong's on the high ground.
Canaris. You'll be fine for now. He will get off the dive.
It's a bit of a wasted Wukong's. Demonic Purge being used as well.
Should be fine. We're good. Don't worry about it. Fortification will come out here. Wukong's now on cooldown for about a minute. So will they be going back? Yeah, looks like they will be going back for now. They're satisfied with forcing out the fortification.
They have their ultimates available. They might be able to get a pick out, but it's gonna be dicey. They're 24k gold down at 33 minutes. It has to be a pick. They cannot take a straight up team fight right now.
Gleipnir, Bushwhack. Tree will get cut down here. Razor
in perfect position.
Whoa, hold on a second. Rendy, Static Link will go a Rider. Egg is gonna get popped off in the middle of nowhere. And Universe just blows up the egg thanks to the little shredder. Terrible fight. Hook shot coming
Oh
in from
my God,
Raikes.
the hook
Catches
shot.
out the 2 cores. Double kill right now for Universe. And it looks like it's going to be the beginning of the end. Nemido will die inside the clouds. Raikes will get that kill. Malt Machine will 1v1 that Legion Commander with the duel. And despite that, they're not even gonna find that kill. GG should be called in just a moment. Rax will now be falling. Muthu won't get caught out, but no, here comes a Gleipnir and the Scatter Blast secures that one. And now Ancient is now going to be targeted here on the side of Egg. They want this game over. They don't even need the Mega Creeps. You got the Rampage. You got the Team Wipe. Just end this game, go next. Desolator now on this Snapfire, even with the triple multi-shot. And Ancient will be falling here. Muthu, they're gonna let them destroy the Ancient. No GG's gonna be called out here. And that's gonna be game number 1. Egg, dominant once again in the group stages.
Yeah, both teams picked a comp that needed to snowball, and fortunately for Egg and unfortunately for Muthu's, it was Egg that was able to get the snowball out first, centered around this Monkey King. Not exactly sure what the pick order was with the Earth Spirit, but I don't think it was the matchup that they wanted with the Monkey
pick.
King being taken. And with that, we'll see how they adjust in the game number 2, who picks what side of the draft. I think, if anything, you cannot let this Monkey King get 24th pick or this mid laner get 24th pick. Again, you have to get a winning matchup in that mid lane.
Yeah, the Earth Spirit was actually the super last pick for Muthu. They picked it into the... Or actually, no, my bad. It was the second to the last pick. So it was Earth Spirit and then Monkey King, if I'm not mistaken. But I could be wrong. I could have mixed that one up because of the technical difficulties I had a while ago.
Yeah, but well played from the Monkey King. Just absolutely dominant. Throughout that performance, was able to buy time for the Troll Warlord to come online as well. Getting another Rampage. I think Anno and I have a bit of luck when it comes to Rampages. In the Phoenix Dota League, we got to witness the first Rampage of the season as well. But with that, we're going to go to a quick break. When we return, game number 2.
Yep. So stay tuned for that. All right, we're back for game number 2. Hello, everybody. Welcome back for game number 2 between Egg and Muthu's Curry House. Egg takes game number 1 and, to put it bluntly, a stomp. So, Finnick, what do you expect for game number 2?
Well, Muthu's Curry House has 24th pick, so I expect them to get a more favorable matchup in that mid lane. They banned the Monkey King out of respect. Tiny and Shadow Demon as well. They just don't want to deal with the strong mid lane heroes right now. Giving respect towards the MK. Weaver, Witch Doctor, and Darkseer banned out by Egg. Darkseer seems to be a bit more of a specialty pick, but Weaver and Witch Doctor still pretty strong at the moment. With first pick overall, we'll see if they go for their support here.
Underlord.
Nope, they go straight for the Underlord.
Oof. It's a really interesting pickup for the side of Egg. What do you think about this?
Underlord's just super strong right now. Obviously in the 3 position. We saw a little bit of a cheese in an AU main game with an Underlord 1. I doubt they're gonna do that in Inter, but it is always a possibility. But yeah, Underlord just very strong right now. Atrophy Aura with the facet has been pretty incredible, getting lots of damage, lots of cleave. He's able to farm camps more effectively now between the Firestorm and the cleave. So really, really nice for the Underlord. Still gonna be tanky, still can make a lot of plays off with the Fiend's Gate. Hoodwink being picked up into it, so getting break for the Atrophy Aura is nice, but at the same time, I think the Underlord's just super, super strong. With his Curry House, they have to ban Clockwork here, or else it's going to be a pretty easy Clockwork pick for the Egg to pair with the Underlord. Kind of your traditional lane combo with the Underlord, and Egg showed that they are willing to play the Clockwork in the last game, and it worked very well for them.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, and with the first pick Underlord, Finnick, it really limits what you can do on Muthu's Curry House. So they ban out the Centaur. I was gonna mention that even if they didn't ban the Centaur, you would hesitate picking Centaur into this Underlord because Centaur's strong point is the Stampede. He can use it globally, he can use it on himself. But with the Underlord, it already limits your mobility. So you really have to pick out heroes that have high status resistance or heroes that can really burst the fight, get out, dip in, get out. So heroes like Centaur won't fly. And they also ban out the Ursa. Ursa is also one of those heroes. He can pop his enrage and he can really cause a lot of havoc for this Underlord, not only in the laning phase, but also in the mid to late game part where the pit won't really mean much.
Well, they got for the Earth Spirit pretty early, so this is gonna get counterpicked. We'll see what Muthu's Curry House wants to pick into it. Early Earth Spirit pickup does mean that it could potentially be flexed into position 4 for Egg, as Muthu's Curry House was the one that played it last game, and they picked it mid, so they're going to hold off on trying to pick their mid laner here. I think they're still going to try to do that on 24th pick, just to make sure they know what the Earth Spirit's going. I do quite like the pickup. The Magnetize works very well with the Pit of Malice. And very, very strong in terms of setup. I would like to see, if this is not Earth Spirit support, something with a bit of a longer stun to pair with this Underlord. Maybe something like a Shadow Shaman would be a very strong lane. But I think they're waiting to see the one to pick their last support, and they're probably going to pick their one here. Trying to think who.
That's
probably
going to
something
be...
like Wraith King.
Yeah, that's an Earth Spirit 4, because I know that's a specialty hero for Raikes.
Okay.
Or, wait.
No, they go for the Rubik. Okay.
Okay, now I don't know what they're gonna do. Because I know Raikes, I think he plays Earth Spirit, but Rubik might be pos 5. They put 4 on the Earth Spirit and Underlord on the 3s. That's what I think what they're gonna do.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't pick 1 here, but the Rubik is pretty strong right now, and the Lich and the Hoodwink also pairs decently well with the Underlord. Even if the Earth Spirit is going to be your position 4, the Rubik can make lots of rotations and keep people in the Firestorm for a pretty long time. Get people on a second proc of the Pit of Malice as well, using Telekinesis. So, very nice Rubik
CK.
pickup. They're playing around the Underlord pretty well. I don't like the CK pick into the Underlord as all. You have percent health damage with the Pit of Malice and obviously that cleave. CK most likely going to be a 3 here, but based on pick order, but still, I do not like it. If it's lane matchup into the Underlord, I think the Underlord just wins. I really think if you're going to pick a 1 here as a counter pick to the Underlord, it's got to be something like Lifestealer.
Yeah, definitely agree with you with the Lifestealer pick. You need someone in the lane where it can go toe to toe with the Underlord. So Lifestealer is one. Ursa was one. What do you say about maybe bringing back an old hero like Slark maybe?
Well, the Slark could be good, but the Pit of Malice is just very difficult to deal with, especially when you have an Earth Spirit trying to peel for him. Whereas Lifestealer has Enrage, which gets you around the Pit of Malice pretty effectively, so you only have to worry about rolling Boulder. So I would prefer to see a Lifestealer pick up here, but if this is CK1, then they're going to pick a 3.
Yeah.
Which, blind pick 3 into Underlord, I mean, who do you even pick if this is CK1?
You know what I find questionable though from Muthu though? They had the second they pick Earth Spirit after Underlord, right? And they had a pick afterwards. I'm surprised they didn't want to consider Rubik for their support because I think for Egg, the Rubik being picked up was kind of like a deny pick because Rubik against an Underlord, once you steal Firestorm or the Pit of Malice, it's going to be really good. And they pick up Slardar, so CK1.
Yes, that's CK1. I mean, again, Underlord has very good clear for Phantasm Illusions, so there's not a whole lot that can be done. He has percent health damage to chew through armlets as well. CK doesn't really want to deal with the Pit of Malice. He doesn't have any tools to get out of that. He's with a Lich, which should make the lane a little bit stronger, but depending on how the Earth Spirit plays, this could be very, very difficult for them. I really don't like the CK1 pick at all. I think it would be fine as a 3, but with the Slardar being picked up, blind pick, I mean, Egg could literally just go for a troll here once again, or even Slark themselves, or Lifestealer with the double strength cores. They really have their pick of the litter into Muthu's Curry House, and there's not a whole lot that they can do.
What do you think about this though, Finnick? Yeah, you pick up
There's
the
the
troll
troll.
warlord like what you predicted. But what do you think about maybe they switch over the CK and the Slardar? Maybe they make Slardar +1 here just to pacify the Underlord.
I mean, I still don't like it. You're still going... Slardar bashes can be pretty nice to have as well as Slithering Crush, but the problem is he has a long windup, which leaves him very vulnerable to rolling Boulder as well. So, and again, Underlord has Pit of Malice, which basically stops Slardar from being able to gap close with his Slither, and I just don't like this Slardar pickup at all. It was a blind Slardar pickup in a troll, and if you're going to lane it into the Underlord, I think it's even worse.
Yep. Final 2 bans, so both teams missing a mid laner. The Pango ban is actually a specialty ban for DP. And funny enough, DP can also... They should be wary of DP's DP. I might have twisted my tongue.
10 seconds remaining.
I mean, if you're gonna go cheese, and this is partially just me talking because I play a lot of the hero, but I think it's actually a good pickup right now. You could go something like Winter Wyvern and just all in on the percent health damage, goes well into the CK Phantasm. It's a bit of a specialty cheese hero, so it really depends on if Egg's mid laner plays it. But it is still pretty strong right. I don't think he does. Okay. If he did, I think it would be pretty strong right now. But instead, more traditional mid laners could go something like Storm Spirit, potentially. They don't have a whole lot of lockdown for it, and really could ravage these supports while you have the Underlord and the Troll Warlord dealing with the front line. Or potentially go for something with a bit more illusion clear.
I think they could consider Death Prophet right now for Egg. Puck.
No, Puck. I was thinking Puck as well.
I was
like,
also thinking
as
Puck.
you were saying that, I'm like, oh, they could pick Puck here as well. Yeah, they as I said, they don't have a whole lot of catch for it, and the only really guaranteed stun they have is the bash on Slardar.
Yep.
And the gaze on Lich, but Puck can play around both of those pretty
Whoa.
easily. It's a TA for Muthu's Curry House. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's 3 winning lanes for Egg once again.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Okay, mid lane. I think it's a skill matchup for the Puck. It's Templar's lane to lose, but I'm not really sure about the Templar pick into the Underlord. Like what you mentioned about the Pit of Malice and the Firestorm. The 3 cores are all kind of countered by this Underlord. I'm really curious to see what
Yeah.
Muthu is gonna do.
Yeah, I mean, as we mentioned, Underlord is just incredibly strong right now, and they don't have any answers for Pit of Malice. They don't have any answers for the Firestorm. The Rubik and the Earth Spirits are just, and the Underlord are just going to make a very, very strong kill squad right now. And the only counterpick they have for the Underlord is this Hoodwink with the break. But you can't guarantee that Sharpshooter, and there are other breaks you might want to get this game, potentially on like the Troll. So I really, really favor Egg right now. I think they have 2 guaranteed winning lanes, and this Puck pickup, I mean, based on how the play went last game, I think the Puck's just going to win the lane in the TA. As you mentioned, it's a skill matchup, and TA doesn't really care about winning lane all that much as stacks are made, but I think if the Hoodwink abandons the lane to the Slardar to make stacks, the Slardar is just going to die.
Yeah, and it's really looks like I agree with you 100%. Egg, this is their game to lose. Their lineup, I would say, is very superior to Muthu, but the one X factor Muthu has right now, Templar Assassin. If this TA gets out of control, sure, you have Pit, you have Firestorm, but if the TA can find a way to burst down a support, or maybe even the Puck, or maybe even the Underlord, then I think the CK, that's when he will shine, following up with the TA. But that's only if TA can find a way to get active. All right.
Yeah.
Game number 2 now begins between these 2 teams. So we're gonna look at their lineups real quick. So on the Radiant side, it's going to be Nemedo on the Templar Assassin, King on the Slardar, Muthu on the Hoodwink, Rendi on the Chaos Knight, and Canaris on the Lich. Meanwhile, on the Dire side, Egg is going to be on that side, Universe on the Underlord, Mold Machine on the Troll, Raikez on the Earth Spirit, DP on the Puck, Ming Z on the Rubik. 1-0 right now. On the side for Egg, they have the current lead over Muthu. So Muthus will get the first defeat in the season for them. It looks like...
Yeah, I think it's...
Hold on.
Better draft
Yep.
coming out from Egg once again. I mean, we'll see. If the TA can get ahead, it can be pretty strong. If she's able to get stacks uncontested, we don't really have the best stack stealers for ancient stacks from Egg's side. Just because ancient stacks don't really, or just because Underlord predominantly does magic damage to camps, but at the same time, Underlord can take them with the help of one support. So you have to make the stacks for the TA, and they have to defend them from a potential Underlord invasion. We see
Speaking
an
of
invade coming in
invasion-
from Rendi, but they're all waiting on the high ground for it.
Yeah, they know. They're gonna back away from this one though, so they're not interested in fighting level 1. And it looks like the runes might be split off here. Yeah, Rendi and Muthu picks up the top side runes, and going to the bottom side rune, looks like Ming Z, most likely he'll get both. So at the very least, no real bounty rune losses for either of the teams.
5 enemies, 4 bounties. Wait, wrong hero.
I think, yeah, I think
Oh,
you
I'd
might
like
have
this.
your facts
So-
mixed up.
So Muthu's actually playing into the Underlord lane instead of playing in the typical Hoodwink off lane position. And I do think this is still Hoodwink 4, just playing from the safe lane. But laning it into the Underlord, that's your best support matchup, potentially. And the Earth Spirit has trouble dealing with the Hoodwink as well. So I like this adaptation quite a bit. Still, they have a tough road ahead of them just because the CK and the Underlord matchup seems to be pretty difficult. And, you know, Earth Spirit Specialist is always very scary, even if you have potentially good matchups into it.
Yeah, definitely. And there is more potential for a kill threat compared to a Lich, because Lich could easily get bursted down by the Earth Spirit plus the Underlord. So the Lich, I don't think, would have that much fun. So putting a Hoodwink here, which can counteract their initiation, is a a net positive, but I don't think it's going to change a whole lot in terms of CK's laning experience, because CK going up against a Trophy Aura into the Firestorm, the CK is just going to be sitting in lane thinking, where did it all go wrong?
It's pronounced atrophy.
A trophy. Did I say a trophy?
You said a trophy.
I mean, it could be a trophy. Bottom lane, that's
Oh
a lot
no!
of damage!
Big stuns on a Rikus.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage here. Firestorm
yeah.
will push him back.
I mean, they
Oh.
nearly blow up the Earth Spirit, but as we take a look topside, yeah, I mean, plus side, they're letting the Hoodwink into the Underlord, and he's a scary one. Minus side, you have just decided you were going to hard lose your offlane as a result by landing the Lich into the Troll Warlord. Slardar and
Oh,
the Troll is
bottom!
absolutely
Randy,
miserable,
roll
as we already
through. Doesn't land.
determined. Yeah.
Okay, we're cool for
But
now.
as we already said, the Troll should have the pick of the litter when it comes to this lane. We look at last hits denies at the moment, and Universe is still having a pretty decent time in Arendi in terms of total amount of last hits and denies. Same amount of last hits, twice the denies at the moment.
Oh,
Rikus and Universe on a
oh
Muthu.
no!
They got a stun onto the Underlord. The rolling boulder
Firestorm!
comes in.
No.
Oh no!
Yeah, no, they really tried for that one, Randy. Too much or rather, Universe, just too much
It's
burst
so dead
damage.
though.
Universe, or rather Raika, is trying to trice down Muthu. Muthu will be able to run away from that one this time. But already, looks like the switch over from the Hoodwink from the Lich will push it in their favor. Kanara's topside will get hit away by that Troll Warlord. Should be fine for now. Randy on that CK. You know, despite him going up against that Underlord, you know he's gonna be happy with that early kill on the Underlord. But will this be... will that just be it for Randy here? Let's see. I don't think Universe will make that same mistake again going into this matchup. At mid lane, 21 last hits for the TA into the 14 of the Puck right now. Exchanging hits now in the mid lane, but obviously Puck will be losing that trade out. I mean, TA is doing TA things.
Yeah, Nemajo's doing a lot better in this lane than I expected. As you mentioned in the draft, this one's a bit more of a skill matchup, and I just favored DP after the last game.
Oh,
but
roll through.
as you see, moves being made mid lane, DP blinks out of the way. Nemajo should die here.
Oh, Nemedo, one more hit. Oh, Nemedo turns it onto DP. Frost armor as well from the Lich. A pause
clutch
4.
frost shield.
One more hit. Rikez, yep.
Double kill.
And already, better start for Nemedo. Bottom lane, Universe does get initiated on once again. Will be escaping that one. So far, the laning phase, we predicted Egg would have a dominant laning phase on 2 lanes. But so far, it looks like only 1 lane. Is actually not even top lane is going well for them. 22 on the Slardar in terms of last hits, 17 on the Troll Warlord. But they do get some harassment onto the Slardar. Runes will be secured there by Nemedo. Nemedo already with closing in on the treads. Already full HP once again, so... Egg will be playing from behind this time. Curious to see what they can do. Rikez! Acorn shot, roll away! It's gonna disjoint the Chaos Ball. Actually, no. He's not gonna disjoint it. He says in all chat, where did I go? We'll be able to escape with his life for now, so Randy will miss out on the Chaos Ball. Bit of manas though on the Underlord.
So, I should add, Universe actually went a different facet than I thought he would. He went Abyssal Horde instead. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, actually, bottom is the lane to watch. Firestorm and the Malice. Too much for the Hoodwink to handle. What you were saying there, Finnick.
So he went the Fiendskate minion summon facet. I think this is just a mistake. Like Underlord's cleave facet, I think is what makes him so strong right now. Just in general, because it enables his farming ability, and especially into the CK, it gives you even more illusion clear just because Atrophy Aura applies to the cleave. So I mean, we'll see. I really don't like the warrior and archer
Yeah.
Fiend's Gate facet at all.
Yeah, and I get it because we've seen the Underlord CK matchup with the BBC as well as I forgot the team name. I'm very sorry for that team, but we saw the Underlord one right going into that CK, and he did pick
Yeah.
up the cleave talent. So I think, yeah, understandably so. Top side, sacrifice gonna get cancelled out here. King gonna try to push forward here, but with the frost shield, he's gonna be relatively fine. So a little bit of a scare there for the Rubik. Gonna get ran at here by a big fish. Should be fine for now, thanks to Mauled Machine's whirling axis.
No. Let's get started.
So actually, as we take a look at the net worth chart at the moment, the TA is sitting at the top of the net worth, but the
Oh.
other two lanes going relatively even. We see
Oh no, here comes a coil with the AD rune. A little short arm on the illusory orb though. And Nemedo makes his
Nemedo
rotation
with
down
the TP.
Olmer. Oh, the dodge? No. Oh my goodness gracious. The crit from Randy punishes DP. And it looks like they want to try going for more here. Underlord does have the Firestorm available. They have the Earth Spirit in the area, but the slow, they have to try to turn this one. Firestorm does get dropped down. They have the DOT. No, they do not. Randy survives, and it's a double kill for him in the bottom lane. Takes a rotation from the Templar.
Yeah, the puck tried to make a play, but unfortunately, the Dream Coil just not in the right place, not at the right
top.
time. They were able to get the TA in there.
The Iron Branch!
Placing a top.
Oh no, but Mauled Machine gets a kill on the King. Lich will get away, but your core dies.
Yeah, the axe is just very strong into Slardar being able to get the mischance off of the melee axes.
Middle tower is under attack.
Wisdom Rune attempt. They're gonna try to steal the Wisdom Rune onto Zeeming Z, but I believe the Hood or the Lich already got that.
Under attack.
If I'm not mistaken, we can double check. Yeah, it was Lich.
It was the Lich. We see both supports playing topside. I think they want to try to play to their one winning lane right now.
Yep.
Not winning by a whole lot, but it's 300 gold is not
Oh.
insignificant. Telekinesis, rolling boulder.
Sprint. Look at that Slardar go, and they're gonna try to turn it here. Sacrifice. Sacrificial gaze on the Earth Spirit. The Earth Spirit taking a lot of damage. They even get the stun off. Whirling Axis will be committed. But it looks like that's going to be the end of that engagement. The Ward did scout out that Lich. So no more action, unfortunately, after that. Bottom. Hold on. Universe left all alone. Malice in the Firestorm will keep him alive. The Phantasm is going to work right now. The Illusion will be chasing up Universe onto the high ground. He's gonna die to the Illusion. Okay, he almost died to it. If
No.
that Illusion critted, that would be really
Dire's
unfortunate.
bottom tower is under attack.
So interestingly, Rendy took the strong illusion facet, but isn't
Muthu!
going the typical build for that.
Wonder if I can turn this
Nicely
into
done.
something.
Wow.
Um,
Maxing
Yeah,
out Acorn.
interestingly, Rennie went the strong illusion facet, but is going for the armlet build, so not going for the Orchid into Manta build that's a bit more typical of CK at the moment. Going to go for a bit more tankiness, a bit more firepower early on, a bit less utility.
Mm.
Don't hate it necessarily, but I do think the Orchid is very good this game. Just into, things such as
puck.
a position for Earth Spirit or a puck. So, not the build I would go, but I can see the idea.
Yeah, I think CK, when they go the armlet, I think it's armlet into or armlet Orchid Manta, if I'm not mistaken. I think Orchid and
Yeah.
Manta timings are interchangeable depending on the game state.
Yeah. But I would just have preferred the Orchid Rush. I understand the idea of the armlet, but like it's not going to make you that much tankier because you still have... Again, you have lots of percent health damage from Universe. So you're really just getting it for the damage and the way it helps you farm on the CK.
Yep. Templar already with a Dragon Lance going for the Desolator next. So far, action has died down a little bit here compared to game number 1. I say that, Hoodwink,
Bushwhack.
hook shot, bushwhack on top of Troll Warlord, but he's gonna pop the battle trance. Will get the kill onto Canaris, and it looks like they want to try to drag this Troll Warlord deeper in, and it's gonna be successful. Canaris' Chain Frost will find that kill onto Mauled Machine. Dream Coil will catch out onto 2 heroes. There's gonna be a break there on the coil, but that's gonna be a lot of damage to save.
Oh,
No.
another bushwhack.
Seeming Z saves him for now, but Randy will find Raikez. King will fall down, 2 for 2 so far. But an overall net positive, and looks like it's not going to be over yet. Deming Z surrounded, Chaos Bolt, and looks like here comes the crits coming in. Randy, mega kill on this CK, 5-0 start.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, very clutch bushwhack on the back end of that to get the Earth Spirit back under tower. Even with the kill onto the Slardar, it just was a very good fight and a very good heads-up TP from Rendy on Egg.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I'm a bit surprised. Oh, and also the Chain Frost was really good. I'm a bit surprised the support's committed with the troll there. Just because the troll was kind of forced to use the ult to not die, and he was going to be able to get 1 kill, but he was completely dead, and the support's being back in and close to him, let the Chain Frost come back in onto the troll, but even with that, you know, the creep wave was still there, so it was going to be very difficult to avoid that Chain Frost regardless.
Yeah, and top tower just gets taken right off the bat. Canaris in the bottom lane.
Radiant's middle
Gonna try to
tower
defend
is
against.
under
Hold on, walk forward here. Universe in a lot of trouble. The
TP's
roll
coming
in
in
right
as
now.
well.
Pit of Malice as well as Firestorm, but another
Oh my
beautiful
God.
bushwhack. Rips apart Universe and Rikes.
Muthu looking absolutely incredible on the Hoodwink right now, hitting bushwhack after bushwhack. Great sharpshooter as well. I take down 2 in the bot lane.
Yeah, and it's a far cry for Muthu right now from game number 1. I mean, Muthu played well on the Hoodwink from game number 1,
Dream
but
Coil
hold on.
committed mid.
Mid, pulling him in. They break the coil on Nemedo. Telekinesis back. The Chain Frost is going to be flying in right now. Here comes a roll in right now from Raikes. Can he try to find a kill onto Nemedo? Nemedo very low right now. 1 more hit should do the trick. But the Frost Armor will keep an eye. Refraction will pop off here.
Refraction in time.
Nobody is gonna die except Raikes. Raikes has to be very careful right now, and here comes a jump back in with a waning rift. Right, the Puck will be able to get away from this one. Canaris and the blink forward right now from this Slardar. Slardar will get that kill. No, they're not even gonna find anything. Zeeming Z will die to Muthu. Canaris will die to Zeeming Z himself. But the TA on a sliver of HP survives. Hold on a second. Puck in a lot of trouble. The Waning Rift back. He will
Reality
be
Rift.
able to get away from this
Nice
one. Universe will
roll.
fall down to Muthu. Roll forward. Looks like they will find DP at the very least. When the chase keeps going, your King looks like he will take away from that one. But Nemedo will rejoin the fight. Will kill off Raikes. And the fight is still not over. Haste Rune is gonna get stolen away. Rendy. The fight's still not done yet. That's a lot of damage going on top of the Underlord. Underlord with the Pit of Malice. Can he try to run away from this one? TA will get caught up in the Pit of Malice. And the Firestorm missile. Phantasm right on top of this Underlord. Underlord taking a lot of damage. Zeeming Z will finally be able to rejoin this fight. This TA still inside of Malice. Looks like they will be satisfied with finding those kills. But Muthu, they're staying alive here in the series. 14-8. 3 for 3.
14 to 8, but 3 for 3. Gold slightly favoring
Egg.
the Egg at the moment.
Yep.
Dire's middle tower has
They're going to
been
lose their mid
denied.
tower, but with that, I think very important. The Earth Spirit actually doing quite a lot with the Magnetize in that fight, able to turn it back to even. It was a nice Dream Coil and the Telekinesis from the Rubik to keep the TA back in the Pit of Malice. Really does help. So they're showing signs of life. They've got stacks being made right now to be taken by the combination of the Puck and the Earth Spirit. So trying to get the Puck back online a bit quicker. Has the Witchblade available now, but really want to get the Blink Dagger on that Puck. Meanwhile, as we see, the Rod of
Smoke.
Atos completed by Universe. He's actually looking pretty all right now. Still ahead of the Slardar, and they're caught up with the CK. It's really just the TA in net worth advantage at the moment, and the TA is expected to be ahead at this point in the game. So I'm going to unofficially guess the game, and this one's actually pretty close right now. Probably like 55%, but I'm actually going to say 55% for Egg. 57% Muthu. Okay. It was one
Yep.
or the other. Gaben typically hates TA, so that's why I said it was for Egg with the gold lead so close.
Alright. Looks like you. Yep, it looks like you're wrong on the guess given by
Dire's
a
bottom
lot.
tower is under attack. Dire's bottom
Thought Egg
tower
was in
has
the lead.
Yeah, but this is like the average amount that you're off on my streams, so you know.
Hey, to my credit, last time I did it, I was like around 5% off, like for some of the predictions. I'm improving, right? Why are you so quiet?
All I'm saying is that maid dress is gonna look really, really good on you.
Hey man, I don't appreciate this bias. I don't appreciate it. I don't appreciate that. I at least sound like you're giving me at least sound like I have a chance.
I mean, it takes years and years of practice in order to guess the Gaben correctly.
Just
That's
wait.
all I'm saying. You had a lot of confidence going into this.
I do.
Orchid completed.
Hold on. Speaking
for
of
Randy
getting,
right now.
speaking of completion, right, guys? We'll kick away the Slardar, so the invasion is still there. Chain Frost will be bouncing through. Will
Great
it bounce
Chain
off
Frost.
the Rubik? He's staying alive here, but here comes the
Pavis.
Orchid. Randy rips apart DP and Universe. Looks like he's gonna be next on the list. He does have a Mex, but it's not gonna help him. Randy is godlike on this CK. The CK pick looked a little bit questionable, but looks like Randy
Dire's top
taking the
tower is under
CK pick
attack.
in stride.
The combination of the Orchid and the Desolator timing just absolutely working wonders for Muthu's Curry House. They got their first significant gold lead
so
of the
much
game.
damage with the Orchid. No chance King gets that kill on Raikez.
Dire's
Yeah, and they've got their first significant gold lead of the game as well, and of the series.
radiant structures
Really,
are
really strong playing around their item timings. Just didn't have the same level of itemization ready to go, and they caught out the Puck, who was not ready for the Orchid. This is gonna have to be a Puck BKB game, or at least a Lincoln's at some point, but has to go for that Blink Dagger first.
bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, and right now for Egg, they're a little bit baffled by the turn of events here. Roshan now gonna be attempted 18 minutes in on the side of Muthu. Looks like most likely they're going to be getting this one. TA is on the way with that Desolator, and this is going to be a really fast Roshan. Phantasm even going to be used here by the CK just to secure this Roshan this early in. How many minus armor does this Roshan have? I mean, Corrosive Aid's not yet used yet. Minus
Minus
22.
24.
Or 24, yeah.
Fallen to the radiant.
18 minutes. Roshan has now fallen into the hands of this Templar Assassin. So this pace that Muthu is playing at, funny enough, this was very reminiscent of Game 1 on the side of Egg, and now the tables have turned.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
The good news for Egg, compared to Muthu's Curry House from last game, is they actually have a team comp that doesn't necessarily need to snowball. They have a lot of late game damage in the Underlord and in the Troll Warlord this game. Whereas, you know, you pick TA, you need to snowball on it. Nemodo is trying their best to make it happen, but the Troll is keeping up in net worth with the CK. So some signs of life potentially for Egg as the gold lead has increased, but you know, Troll's got his Battle Fury completed. He's getting close to his BKB. Got to be heading towards a fight timing relatively soon for them. If they can get a pick and potentially onto the TA, that could be pretty huge.
Yep, and looks like
Tower is under attack.
they were trying to split push bottom side here. Creeps will be pressuring that tower, but on the side of Muthu, they don't really mind. Tier 2 tower top side was already taken. Looks like mid will be the next victim. Fortification will be popped here on the side of Egg. Do they want to defend? Doesn't look like they do. They're gonna try to stall this one out. Bottom,
Dire's middle tower is
looks like they're gonna try to TP down over here. Aitos, Bushwhack on this Underlord. Muthu gets a break here, but do they have any follow-ups? Lardar slithering his way over here on Universe. Universe, that's so much damage, and looks like he's just gonna die. Atos by the Underlord, but not going to be enough to keep him alive. Muthu picks up the kill. Meanwhile, oh no, Raikez gets spotted out by Nemodo. 19 and 8. 19 to 8 in favor of Muthu.
Yeah, and going back into the draft, we thought Egg had the better lanes in 2 lanes, but you know, something that we didn't predict and something that we really have to give credit to Muthu's Curry House for was swapping those supports. Muthu did an absolutely incredible job of dealing with the Underlord and the Earth Spirit in that bottom lane, and the Lich was actually able to keep the Slardar alive through clever usage of the Frost Shield top. So credit where it's due, swapping those supports won them lanes where on paper they shouldn't have, and with that, they've been able to snowball pretty effectively. Also, the TA, just Nemudo getting quite a bit of redemption for the absolute L that they took in game number 1. Now they're going to steal away the Tormentor, get a boomerang for Muthu, and continue the push.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Yep,
attack.
and just like that, 8,000 gold lead at the moment for Egg. Or sorry, for Muthu, my bad. It's Egg that's down 8,000. Tier 2, that's going to be the last tier 2 to fall, so high ground is all that's left. But Aegis, they still have it for 2 whole minutes here. TA does have an item. I'm not sure what it is, but I think TA purchased an item.
That is what we call in the business a farming Aegis.
True. Well, pushing Aegis as well. A little bit of a pushing Aegis.
A little bit of pushing. I mean, they took some T2s, but it's just, I don't think they
Oh, Troll.
really want to push high ground right now.
Close. Troll
No.
the Warlord. He's gonna get scouted out here actually by the Observer, but should be fine. He has a BKB, he has the Battle Fury, but I don't think he has the proper enough lockdown. Topside, Universe gets scouted out here by a scan. The Bushwhack into the Corrosive Haze and the stun. Gone. Underlord stood no chance.
He was there. He was able to barely buy the recipe for Greaves just before he died, so he'll have that for the next fight. The Dispel going to be pretty nice to have, but at the same time, it might be too little too late. I think this Underlord having to go aura items this game does feel pretty bad. The incorrect facet obviously hurts as well.
Oh.
And with the push coming in
Oh
on the high
no,
ground,
that's a lot of
even with
damage,
Aegis
Troll.
down in 35 seconds.
Hold on. They want to fight this one. BKB gonna get popped here by Troll Battle Trance as well. Rykaz will fall down first, but he will get off the Magnetize. Ah, actually the Troll Warlord, he didn't get off the Battle Trance. Rendy just slaps him down. Oh no. He popped the BKB, but I don't think he was able to get off the Trance. Rubik steals away Hunter's Boomerang at the very least. But this middle lane, not looking too healthy here. They have Firestorm in another moment. Atos again. Can he try to get the Bushwhack? They do. Do they want to try to jump this Rubik though? Does not look like they will. Firestorm will be pushing them back just a little bit. Earth Spirit is now back up here. Here comes a puck with a
still
Dream
Sharpshooter,
Coil.
though.
Can he try to get any of these kills? Firestorm,
Nice roll.
Rykaz, dead. King with the BKB gonna get popped here. He's just gonna run through right now. TA gonna get stuck up once again. Firestorm, they're trying to keep the TA here. TA should survive through that. Aegis, actually she didn't have an Aegis. Oh yeah, it got popped a while ago in that fight, but nonetheless, Rykaz back-to-back deaths on that one. There was no troll available. But again, it's starting to look like desperation from Egg.
Arms for the dead.
Yeah, unfortunately for Egg, the Earth Spirit just got completely blown up. It was a nice roll, but with no follow-up and no real way to get back into the fight and help out the Earth Spirit, it was a sacrifice made in vain. The CK looking absolutely monstrous right now, almost has the Manta completed, about 200 gold away from that. So Rendy gonna play for that at the moment. The TA, meanwhile, going into Daedalus, decides, you know what, look at me, I am the carry now. Still 3,000 gold ahead of
With a
their
shard, by
own
the way.
CK, and yeah, with the shard. So it's it is pretty good for Muthu's Curry House. And you know, at the end of game number 1, I said I wouldn't be surprised if they split the series, just due to the signs of life that they showed in game number 1, and when they were able to make it relatively close. They kind of threw it away at that point. This time around, so they're trying to make sure that they don't go to the same levels of throws, but they're still able to push the tempo relatively effectively, which is something to be commended for, because in game number 1 they had that one throw. Sometimes teams will play a little bit more scared in game number 2 if they get the lead, but this time around they're showing no fear, obviously pushing the high ground with the Aegis about to expire and not really getting punished for it. Has been very good for them.
Oh, getting scouted out here, stuns. That's a lot of damage going on top of Universe. Stands no chance. The roll-in by the Earth Spirit trying to save Universe. He's just gonna die. Buyback available for the Underlord, but Raikez, he does not have one himself. My goodness.
Manta completed by Rendy, so it's everything's coming up Muthu's Curry House right now. I'm waiting for the prompt to play America's favorite game, but unfortunately my co-caster co-caster just doesn't want me to play it.
Fine, let's play right now. Guess the gamer right here, right now.
I'm gonna go with 82% Muthu's Curry House.
It's 93.
Off by 10%. 93.
Yep.
You know what? It is just the TA factor. Typically, Gaben hates TA, but I think
jump in, Puck! They want this smoke, but Puck is just gonna get blown up! Followed up by the Earth Spirit. Mold Machine will activate the battle chance. They'll find the CK at the very least, and it looks like Slardar could be next here. The Roots is a little bit too much to handle for the Slardar. They lose mid lane of Rax, they lose the Puck in an instant, they lose the Earth Spirit in an instant. But at the very least, they find some way to stay alive. I say that. They want to try to jump back in. That's so much damage on the Mold Machine. He's just gone. The beginning of the end may be for Egg. Templar with the Lich.
You know, I was about to commend Egg for the showing for the high ground defense.
The damage is just way too much. Universe just walks into his own death. Raikez, he's in trouble himself. He's fine. Okay, he'll be good for now.
No, I was about to commend them because 2 for 2, that fight actually worked out very well in their favor, but unfortunately, they didn't know that the Lich had vision on the high ground. They were able to get the gaze back in and the blink up from the TA to kill the troll. Very, very clutch from the Earth Spirit. Yes, sacrificed their life, but was able to get a pretty massive magnetize out, cleared the CK illusions, and they were able to grab the CK in that fight. So despite the secondary fight going in favor of Muthu's Curry House, the gold overall goes in favor of Egg, and they're able to hold the high ground. So that is to be commended for them, even if they lost a couple members on the end that they probably shouldn't have.
Puck going for the Maelstrom Axe build on the Puck, but still a little... He does have the Maelstrom in a bit, but let's see how much impact this Maelstrom could potentially have here on the side of Egg. But meanwhile, Aegis gonna get taken once again. This should go to Rendy, but no, they're gonna give it to Nemudo actually. So, understandably so. Templar Assassin did show a little bit of vulnerability in that push, but now with the Aegis, this TA might be a little bit impossible to kill. And Universe is gonna get caught out. Oh, that's not where you wanna be. Pit of Malice down, Firestorm as well, but Universe does have a buyback though, and the tips coming out from King. Just getting caught out.
I mean, you just kind of have to push that wave though, is the unfortunate thing. As a position 3 player, somebody's got to do it, and it really can't be your supports right now. You're the lone core with buyback, so you're gonna have to do it. Push it out as the Underlord. Yes, you die for it, but you didn't really expend a whole lot. And with that, they're gonna use their glyph.
Yeah, they don't want to buy back on the Underlord right now. TA, looks like second lane of Rax will now be claimed. Blink in from the Puck. Just a little quick in and out with the phase shift, or rather with the waning rift. No real threat there. Whirling Axis will fly out. 5 more seconds for the Underlord. They could try jumping back in here. Rendy does have the Phantasm. There's gonna be the coil. They have a cheese as well. They're gonna break it. Can they actually find this kill? No, they cannot.
So much damage from the TA.
Goodbye. And there's gonna be a buyback right now from Earth Spirit and the Mold Machine in the middle of everything right now, but it looks like he's just fighting just to try to survive, but he's not gonna do anything. He's gonna get taken out. Underlord gets taken out. The Hoodwink will die somehow in the back line, but Raikez, the Earth Spirit, gonna get stunned up, gonna get absolutely destroyed. Nemudo, way too much to handle.
Absolute
Rampage. They want to try to get back the
Absolute
Rampage.
redemption from Nemudo
Ultra kill?
as they
No,
go.
denied.
Rendy, no Rampage for Nemudo. Absolute redemption after what was a very rough showing on the Earth Spirit game number 1, carrying this team on their back, buying time for the CK to come back into this game, and just very, very strong from the TA. They should be able to
13-0.
end this with no buybacks available, but not like they are aware of that quite yet. Now going for the T4s.
Poking away at it.
Really, really strong from them to split this series, and Gaben says 99%, so you know it's pretty over.
They're backing away though, so a little bit of breathing room for Egg, but that's just very minuscule. Like, the puck jumps in, but I think the puck just died to, if I'm not mistaken, I think the TA Psyblade just destroyed the puck.
Oh. Yeah, no, the AoE damage from the TA was just absolutely massive. And once again, it was a really good magnetize from Raikes. He literally got everybody and all the CK illusions, and they were able to get the hoodwink because of it, but there's just not enough damage from their team, and not enough survivability to deal with this TA at the moment. So they get punished for it. Smoke out, though. They're gonna try to get a pick, maybe onto the Slardar.
Slardar, hoodwink.
Rolling Boulder misses, though.
It's a lot of
and
damage.
in comes the Fiend's Gate.
Yep, Muthu looks like he will be taken out. Bushwhack, he's staying alive! He's actually juking around this one. Zeeming Z is the one to fall down. The Dream Coil will be used just to kill off that damn hoodwink. Surrounded right now, CK, that's a lot of damage. Mold Machine still has a battle chance. He will get taken out by Mold Machine. Chain Frost bouncing through beautifully right now. Sauter will get taken down himself. Pitabalas will get dropped right now. Lich, he'll get taken down himself. Triple kill right now for Mold Machine, but he will get taken down by Nemudo. Nemudo with a triple kill of his own. He'll finally get taken down. He's actually the last hero alive here. 4 deaths on the side of Muthu's curry house. They want to try to kill off Nemudo. Buyback from Zeeming Z. Do they have enough damage? The blink away there from the TA will keep her alive. Alright, signs of life there from Egg. I like them apples.
Yeah, they expended the buyback on the Rubik, but still very nice play being made. Again, these magnetizers are doing massive amounts of damage to this CK, even with the strong illusions. He's going for the heart just to deal with the magnetize right now, which I think is a pretty strong play. But still, as we saw, they were able to get the TA pretty low, had to move back out of the way, wait for the refraction to come up and clean up the fight. Still getting those signs of life. Gaben still gives us 99% to Muthu's curry house. A little bit of a stumbling block for them, but it's going to take a bit more than just that one fight to throw this game out of their favor.
King, blink forward. He finds Raikes here. Raikes, he'll be fine for now. Canaris with the blink dagger. Not able to find the sacrificial gaze on that Earth Spirit, so everyone on the side of Muthu is now up. All their cooldowns, all their ultimates, they're off cooldown. So this push, if they're in the reality, if they do lose this high ground push, how scared would you be if you're on the side of Muthu if you fail this high ground push one more time?
I mean, again, they had a bit of a throw in number 1, so maybe that'll play into their mental state, but it is one set of racks to get megas. Glyph is available, so it is a bit more difficult to take these rats, and with that, maybe they're just gonna play for the Aegis.
Raikes, that's a lot of damage. Can he try to get the roll off? Whoa, barely gets off the roll. Gonna get stunned from the Chaos Bolt. But wait, how? Oh, the illusion from the Bolt! It kills off Raikes in the backline. And here comes Universe. Universe is gonna get gazed in. Hex, there's gonna be a Dream Coil. Gonna bring them in right now. Huge Dream Coil. Hoodwink's gonna get killed off here. The coil will break there on CK. Uh-oh, jumping in. Mold Machine, he's on top of the TA. The TA with the meld. He's gonna die to DP. In the backline, Zeeming Z will fall down to King. But your main raid boss, the TA, the Mold Machine Troll Warlord, gets right on top of him. And DP gets a kill as well. Things are starting to look a little bit more interesting, Finnick.
I guess you could say Mold Machine was beating the Meld Machine in that fight.
Alright. I'm gonna bring out the... We'll give you that one for now. But the roots... So important.
My puns have been on point.
Debatable.
I mean, My puns have been absolutely glorious. But yeah, really, really, really nice showing for the high ground defense of Egg.
Oh,
Great use of the battle
the
trance and
miss.
of the roots from the
Oh.
Underlord as well.
Wait, did you see that miss by DP? I think DP was legitimately dead if Slardar got off that right click. He had 3 bashes. If he got that one right click on that Puck, Puck could have died. But the Elven Tunic, 16% evasion. He misses when he blinks in. That's actually insane. Universe? Bushwhack will miss out. They have an Ags potentially on the Puck.
You know, in that last fight, you said in from universe, and it sounded like in from universe. And I also want to say, it's a disaster!
It's a disaster! CDC! Gonna get wiped off from the face of the universe. Wiped off the face of the universe, except from aggressive. He'll jump out. But the wombo combo perfectly hits from evil geniuses. I can still hear that like it was yesterday. Good times. And speaking
Fantastic.
Of,
well, it's the $6 million. It's the $5,999,999 Echo Slam, and the $1 AA Blast.
no, it's actually $0.5 AA Blast and a $0.5 Ice Vortex. Yeah, you have
no,
to credit
actually,
Ice Vortex.
that was a. I mean, to be fair, the combo of the AA Blast into the Echo Slam is what won that fight. Right, I don't think they win that without the AA Blast hitting onto everybody as well.
Yep. And credit, don't forget the Ice Vortex. I think they caught like a glimpse of like
Ice
the heroes
Vortex
as well. So like, okay, 0.9 AA Blast and 0.1 Ice Vortex. Show love to Ice Vortex. Come on, pre-nerf Ice Vortex when it was literally unplayable.
Somebody's got a sheep.
Oh wait. Oh no, Underlord.
It's Muthu.
Oh, he has buyback in 30 seconds though. Will it be enough? The full 5-man unit. Oh, bottom side. TP on Raikes. Raikes looks like he should be able to get away from this one. The Gleipnir will clip onto the Troll Warlord, but Troll Warlord a little bit too fast. The Sacrificial Gaze from the low ground and the Chain Frost. Mold Machine is forced to fight this one. Getty tried to turn it. Battle Trance is still not been popped, but in the backline, DBZ gets taken out. The Dream Coil, will it be enough to keep this one alive? Battle Trance is gonna get popped, but he's surrounded. He's gonna get cleaved down by that CK. Mold Machine stands no chance. The Puck is the last remaining member alive. But it's a Puck against the world. Buyback right now from both Underlord and the Earth Spirit. But Mega Creeps are knocking on your door. Rendy with the Phantasm Illusions. Mega Creeps are gonna get claimed. One misstep from Egg. Spells the end. Hold on a second. This could be even more. Universe taking way too much. It's a dieback. Raikes looks like he's gonna be next on that list. Can they try to find this kill? Yes, they can. Rendy.
GG called.
GG is going to be called.
Five, baby, 5. There's no accident anymore.
Egg.
Accident now.
Radiant victory!
They did their damn
Muthu's Curry
hardest.
House Muthu's Curry House looking very dominant in game number 2, and I once again really have to commend the mid lane for turning around what was a very difficult game number 1 and taking this game through the series 16-1 and 17 on the Templar Assassin, just absolutely massive through the entire game, and was able to snowball really effectively into this Puck matchup.
Yeah, and that just wraps like beautiful showing for both teams. You know, you could argue that both games were stomped, but game number 2, there were signs of life from Egg, but unfortunately, just not enough to get it out of the bag there. One misstep from Universe, getting picked off there in the top lane, and just literally spelt the end for Egg. 47-18, series ends up in a 1-1, and that was just a group stage game, Finnick. I'm excited to see these two teams in the playoffs, to be honest, because just from that alone, they could be the favorites to go into the playoffs and maybe even make the finals. I'm getting ahead of myself here, but that could be a playoff match to watch out for.
A bit ahead of yourself. We still got some weeks left in the round robin stage, but still, it's strong showings from both mid laners, swapping kind of carry performances between the two matches, and really, really nice showing of mental fortitude from Muthu's Curry House, able to reset after game number 1 and take a mostly dominant victory in game number 2.
Yep, and that's going to wrap up things here for the game and for the cast. So I won't be doing interviews for tonight. Sorry, I kind of don't feel 100%. Not gonna lie to you guys, but nonetheless, we did cast a game. Thank you for joining me, Finnick. So I think it's a new role for you, being in color. But next cast, I'm gonna go back to color for you, so I can get to guest the game. And I still need to fight for my pride with you.
I mean, just admit you want to wear it already.
No!
It's fine.
No. I will never admit it. I will admit it when I actually lose. But yep, that's gonna wrap things up here.